light of giving thanks, we here at KQ2 are thankful for the essential healthcare workers, hospital staff, and first responders working day in and day out to keep us safe as the pandemic rages on. We're also thankful for the public health departments and contact tracers working to keep our community informed, healthy, and safe. KQ2's Madeline McLean spoke to a contact tracer about what it's like to be in the voice of the pandemic.
Hey, this is Sarah with Andrew County Health Department.
Some of you may be familiar with Sarah, a contact tracer with the Andrew County Health Department. You may not know her face, but she's one of an army of voices battling the spread of COVID-19, one call at a time.
When you have all these new cases, that's what adds up, and it gets longer and longer and longer because we're just getting so many new cases. I mean, everywhere is getting new cases.
As the pandemic escalates, contact tracers are putting in long days and weekends.
Sometimes even later if it's a school, we're here, 8 or 9.
And the list of people to call just keeps getting longer.
I've seen some lists that I'm like, wow, this is quite big. And, sometimes when you do a classroom, you're talking, 15 to 20 kids.
Sarah's been at this since the spring.
Are you having any COVID symptoms? And that can be numerous,
In just one phone call, they educate people on the virus, quarantine and isolation guidelines, and they jot down the names and information of close contacts so she can hang up and start all over again with the next name on the list.
Trying to make it go smooth for them as it is for me, because I'm like, I know they're stressed and I'm stressed telling them everything.
Most calls are good, going a little something like this.
You've been identified as a contact to a COVID case, and I ask them if they're aware of that. Yes, and you can just tell them their voice, the way that they say it, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Some calls are bad. In fact, that's why we're not showing her face. She doesn't want to be the target of attacks.
When you get a bad call, it takes you down a notch because it makes you feel like you're not doing your job right because they're upset with you. Even though it's your job, and I always tell people, I'm just trying to do my job. I'm just trying to help keep the community safe.
She's not the only one.
Every single day, the contact tracers multiple times will be cussed at. They'll be hung up on.
It's true for Buchanan County contact tracers, too.
It's a very taxing job to do.
What they do is critical to contain the spread of the virus.
They just have to hang up, take a deep breath, and make the next phone call.
Good or bad, they have to keep going.
I have had some people that have said not nice things to me, and I'm like, whew, and it has, it did break me in tears. One time I was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. This lady, literally yelled at me, she had me in tears. And, of course, my boss, that she was in charge, they're so good and so mellow. They were like, you're fine, you got this. And I wiped it off, and I was like, okay, I can do this.
Call after call.
Hey, I'm Sarah with Andrew County Health Department.
After call.
Hey, this is Sarah with Andrew County Health Department.
Until this is over.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Reporting, Madeline McLean, KQ2 News.
The St. Joseph Health Department is closed today and tomorrow for the Thanksgiving Day holiday, but a small team of contact tracers will head to work tomorrow anyway, and more this weekend. So don't forget that if you